Hello, I'm Dr. Richardson, and today I will be showing how to prepare fresh cabbage. A lot of times when you go to the produce section, you will see where people have pulled off and discarded the dark green leaves. But the dark green leaves have the most vitamins, have the most antioxidants, and they're just chock full of all kind of good beneficial nutrition, including folate, which is good for brain memory. So you don't want to leave those dark green leaves behind. A lot of people don't like them because they say, oh, they're tough, they're hard. But you can put them in the food processor and dice them into small bits, and then they'll be delicious as either a side dish or your salad. Of course, a lot of times because the leaves have been pulled off of the head of cabbage, they may be a little limp, but I have a trick for that. You just trim the edge of the leaf. Because plants are living, you just trim the edge off. You can just get a glass of water, and just like you would do cut flowers in a vase, you just stick the leaves in some water that's not too cold, not too hot, and leave it for a couple of hours and let the leaf soak up the water and rehydrate. Now, it's been a few hours and your leaf is nice and firm. It has rehydrated, it's nice and crisp, and it's ready to be used. What you do is you just trim off that center part where the thick vein is in the middle and discard that. And then you want to cut your leaves in little tiny pieces like this. That way you're getting them ready for the food processor. Once they're in little pieces like this, they're ready to go. This time we're using the chopping blade that's in the food that comes with your food processor. So you have your empty bowl, you put your chopping blade in, and then you grab all of your cut up dark green cabbage leaves and put them in. And you just do a few quick pulses and reduce these chunks of leaves into tiny little bits. You just spin them until they're little tiny bits that look like confetti. That way they'll release their juices, they'll grab any seasoning that you put on them, they won't be tough when you eat them, and you can even add them to your salad. That way, you're not discarding that good nutrition. Now we have the dark green cabbage leaves diced into tiny pieces. You can just put those and mix them with the light green or the white leaves that you have. Those will also be diced into tiny pieces. You mix them all together, and that way you'll use the entire head of cabbage and you'll get a lot of vegetable for your money. Did you know cabbage is the best bargain in terms of vegetables that you buy pound per dollar? You get the most when you buy cabbage. So you don't want to throw away or leave behind those dark green leaves. Keep those right along with the rest of the cabbage and serve them all together. Now that we have diced the dark green cabbage leaves, we'll dice the white and the light green cabbage leaves, the part that makes up the firm head of the cabbage. You want to trim this core out, and remember, always use a very sharp knife. That way you're less likely to cut yourself. So you remove the core, and then you want to cut this wedge of the cabbage and reduce it into small pieces, getting it ready for the food processor. So you cut your wedge and then you crosswise into little pieces. That way you're getting chunks ready for the food processor. Now, you want to put these chunks of the cabbage wedges into your food processor. And you want to just gently pulse it, again reducing these chunks and wedges into little tiny pieces like confetti. There, the food processor makes it so quick and easy. Once you have the light green and white leaves of the cabbage all diced into small pieces, now you're ready to mix them together with either the dark green leaves or add all of it to a large salad or a vegetable mix that you will have on hand to use for your meals in the coming days ahead. You'll have prepared your vegetables ahead of time, and that way you don't have to have new prep time each day when you're about to prepare your meal. So how did you like that? Not having to leave your nutrition and all those vitamins and antioxidants behind in the produce section. You're leaving the best part when you leave the dark green leaves, and now you know how to include them with your cabbage when you serve it. If you found the information in this video to be helpful, click the thumbs up sign. You can also click the subscribe button. That way you'll be notified when we update this channel. Put some comments in the comment section. Let us know, do you like dark green leaves? Are you now on the bandwagon realizing that you can eat them and they will taste good? Let us know. I'd like to thank you for watching Doc C. Rich 3 TV. Do all that you can to stay healthy and safe. And you know what we say? Eat more veggies. Thank you.